as an adult?
Not at all.
We're going to do that.
First of all, all you guys for coming. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming.
Vino.
What are we doing?
I'm going to attempt to recreate-ish Miss Hazel Eyes' piece.
Okay.
Or Vicky.
What are we using here?
This is Violet Plum. She used black, but I didn't mix any black, and I used Violet Plum, so that's what I'm using.
Pretty cool.
Violet Plum's one of my
Hello,
favorite
epoxy people.
purples.
What's up, JJ?
I can't drink ones I bought. Yeah, I think it is.
Black Currant from Color Obsession is also very similar. So this is going to look a little bit different because your board was not this color.
This stuff goes far, so I can't.
And I don't want to get resin on my hands, so I'm using this to kind of spread this purple out.
Normally you just
I would just use my hands. Yep. I did.
And
Where do you guys get beer?
Hello.
Amazon. They're by Venom.
Oh my gosh, we could have a real party if we didn't have to drive back.
She's using this stick because we ran out of gloves, so she's trying to be
You party
not
hard.
too messy.
That's what it's about, right? Yep, that's right. That's what life is.
Life
And
is
we're
a
using
party. I really like this look
art coat.
that it's doing that, like, glowy.
If you had a glove, would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
If I had a glove, I would use a glove. But,
You don't ever use a spatula because then you have to clean that up.
right? Now, I didn't see how you started your piece.
Just like that.
Did you,
That'd be to paint it over, seal it over.
Only she was crying while she did it.
Really, I mean, you're so calm, cool, and collected, and I was very intimidated.
But aren't you happy?
hopefully at this point.
Yeah, and then you're done and you're like, what the hell was I being so nervous about? Like,
Bring mine over.
oh,
You'll be fine.
Have you been painting?
With resin?
With
Couple
resin?
years.
But you've been doing way back when, or other painting?
I have an art degree, but. So you just started the color in the middle, you didn't line it.
I swiped that way, and then I.
She had
I
little
made
strings.
X. I made X's.
Yeah, like a crisscross in there.
So over the black? You swipe.
Like
started on
between,
Heidi,
like between.
Heidi wants to
yes.
know a quick question. Can I add alcohol ink into my resin to color it?
You can, but it's gonna fade on you. Because alcohol ink does not light fast.
So now, what about like we were talking about that project?
So there you go.
Would it fit in there? I think part of what happens too when the resin
It's if you
cures,
drop
it
it
changes
into
the chemical makeup.
directly
Some of
on
the
the
tints come
And
in.
then seal
Probably.
it.
It changes the tint in the
Stone
alcohol.
Coat has an amazing tint that
That Illumilite.
that looks like alcohol ink, and it acts like it.
What's it called?
Illumilite, is that what you
Illumilite.
said? It is beautiful. They
Can
send
you
us
order
some.
it? Do you have it in your?
We don't.
We're
we don't
gonna carry
but
it.
we're going to. Yeah,
And is it just like a transparent
it is super
kind of? You
transparent.
can put it in any color.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't act like the alcohol inks in that it won't
You have to add alcohol in.
well for
Those pits.
To change the.
yeah, I don't know if anything has landed in this.
I think
since
that's just
it's-
clear.
It could be. Sorry. Alcohol inks, the Illumilite, it won't dry out without having the activator that's in resin, so you have to coat it for it to set. Like it doesn't just dry out like alcohol ink does. Keep that in mind.
So we need a lesson before we just start working with it, right?
I mean, you know alcohol inks very well, so I think you would be fine. Just keep in mind that you're gonna have to put a resin coat on it for it to dry because it's not going to dry on its own.
Can you coat it with varnish first, or so you wouldn't use it in conjunction with alcohol?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm just trying to cover up the seams from where the two
Right.
colors are. While also making it make sense, which is
When I was a little girl, I had a turquoise and purple room, and I still love turquoise and purple.
the colors work great together.
Yeah, they do.
So what's the white base there?
It is the hybrid, the Just Resin White and the Stone Coat.
Gotcha.
I was trying not to get resin on my hands, but I should have known that it was going to happen. Can't stop it.
There's alcohol over there.
So I'm going to have to do.
Acetone right behind you.
Boss, you have any gloves?
Nope, ran out. If I do too many of those, it's going to cover it up. All of the negative space. So, I'm just going to see where I'm at and then go from there. I think you're going to
Ooh la la.
you're going to best me on this one.
Here we go.
Here
Yep.
it comes.
I want to do just purple through this black because that's my favorite part of hers.
Yeah, I love that. But then you put a white through it too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Some of it.
And part of it. How am I going to do this? Grab some of the aqua, but that's fine.
It's super fun.
This white is not working like I want it to. I'm just gonna have to be okay with being all resiny today.
So you basically use just a dribble of that base coat then.
Yeah, you want to use not a lot. I'll show you what happens if you use too much of it, and why it's better to err on the safe side. So I'm gonna reswipe over all of this, the whole that side. So that's why I added that much. Also, I've lost the ecru, so I'm gonna add some more of that.
No, if you
It's a
were
cool
just
color.
pouring at home, not on TV and, I mean, internet, not in a class, do you have junky clothes you wear?
All of my clothes have become resin clothes.
I've
So you
got
can
two,
just wear anything in your closet.
two drawers.
Basically.
I got 2 drawers full of resin and paint clones.
Also,
Just figure I'm not gonna worry about it.
My
If he
sis-
gets it, he gets it.
My sister wouldn't
Right.
let me wear my paint clothes that I did bring in my suitcase.
Why didn't you wear?
And they were ugly.
they're paint clothes.
Painting.
We having started the channel, we really don't do anything that isn't content for the channel at this point. Especially since I try to post every day. It's just everything we paint, we film. Even if it's just prepping a board, we film it at this point. It's kind of
use it, you use it. If not, you don't.
Well, we always post because I think it's not doing anyone any favors if I don't show that there are fails, no matter how long you've worked with resin. And I get really frustrated with the channels that only show the successes because
Yeah.
it gives that false sense.
We're gonna be able to be perfect at all times.
And I don't want people to get down on themselves should it not work out the way you want it to. You know?
I get that.
I really
Hey, Clara, what's up?
think that it's important to show
Kelly,
all of what happens with resin.
how's everyone doing with the time change? Alabama's in the house.
The white's looking better now.
I know.
Is that
It's not going to
the
end
end?
up looking as amazing as yours. So I'm abandoning.
Thank you, JJ.
Yep. If I keep trying to work this into what I want it to look like, it will less and less look like that.
Rusty,
Right.
what's
Yeah.
up?
So once you like
Harder you try.
come to the
So
realization,
your yin
Yeah, we're
and
having
your
fun
yang
over here
is
in Vegas.
gone.
it'll probably still be a light side and a dark side, but it's not going to be a negative space piece anymore. Anytime I use this ecru, it looks like an acrylic pour to me.
Yeah. So fun.
What's the crew?
That
light
the light green color. Even though I think that's a horrible name for that color.
It
Doesn't
is.
seem
It
like-
seems
isn't-
like off-white.
Yeah.
Ecru is off-white.
And I told her that. I was like, why did you name that ecru?
Wow, look at how beautiful that's turning out. I do too. So pretty.
Thanks, y'all.
It's all right.
Oh, that's all right.
Say hi, Bronson.
You guys. She's killing it.
Have another shot around.
Killing it. That's beautiful.
Claire, we haven't. We just been staying at the hotel, trying not to get into too much trouble,
How's that working?
so that we can
Fail. Super fail.
we can teach these kind people that came to our class.
These idiots.
These lovely ladies that
Yes.
trusted me to teach them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that ribbon. I do too. It's really pretty.
I'm going to let it set for just a second, and then I'm going to tilt that
Look
side
how
out.
beautiful that is. God, look at that on the screen. It doesn't even.
That is so pretty.
Yeah,
Does that bother you there?
very much so.
Does what bother
If
you?
the bottom was white or a color that was in the piece in general, wouldn't bother me at all. It just shows depth
look
when
at
there's
that.
like that clear hole to the bottom. But since that color isn't really with the palette that I chose, I'm gonna cover it.
I just want to take a picture of that. That is beautiful.
Do you have any recommendations of websites or something where you can study composition?
The thing about studying resin composition is that once you try to make something look like something, like I tried to do,
I know, but you have to make decisions all along the way that affect the end composition.
true. But since you have to make decisions as you go, your beginning composition doesn't really matter what you were
No.
going for. Like this looks nothing like this. And as I go, I'm changing it up a little bit. So
Yeah,
there might be a website like that. I don't know of one other than Pinterest, you know?
Gina says, "Sell sorceress, Erica."
Cell sorceress.
Resin will always say, "Hold my beer and watch this."
It's true. Resin's like, oh, that's what you're trying to do? Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
You know, put some ecru over there too.
though there'd be basic composition rules that you would work for, and I don't know them.
I mean, if you are into basic rules, then study any photography, like the rule of thirds and
Okay.
all of that. That will help you
Open one of
in
those,
what you shoot for, you
But it
know?
won't help you in
please and thank you.
Resin's still going to do what it wants to do, you know? But in terms of composition, photo composition rules would probably be the best. I think so, for sure.
Thank you.
I guess you just do what your innate tells you to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's on the house. We have absolutely red.
So the,
Cheers, JJ.
the flat
Tink,
paste
tink.
like these, I can make sell up like the whites. So I'm just gonna tilt that back in so I can show you that demo.
Oh no. That's so pretty.
So I can make these cells like the just resin in this area by just tapping the heat onto it and creating breaks in the resin and tilting it a little bit. I can make cells be in any area. That usually works only with flat paste. I can try to do it with this, but
With the flat paste.
like no shimmer
Okay.
and powders. It's
Okay.
doesn't really work well either, but we can give it a shot.
Did you get some on there? Oh yeah, I got it on my hands, I got it on my face.
I decided to put my iPad aside today, but I couldn't hold out. I'm gonna need a support group. Baby Cake needs a support group for resin.
A lot of times, my vocabulary is completely made up. The words that I use.
It's e-science.
Oh, the painter permits. Just like-
So yeah, these cells you can make
Here's a,
relatively easily by just using a torch,
it's not on my,
very lightly with
On the corner.
the edge of this color.
Oh, I guess
This is bothering me so bad.
Just get you a swipe over there.
It's
I,
really beautiful.
I'm gonna let this set up a little bit because I use so much heat here.
Yeah.
You bring the white this way, but it'd be the wrong direction, wouldn't it?
Exactly. So what I'm probably gonna do is bring this purple around and down because that's kind of the motion of the piece. It's very curved this way. So I'm just gonna bring probably these 3 odd blobs down this way. As soon as this sets up just a little bit. Because if I did it now, it would, well, it's already starting to set up. Cool. You really want to make sure that what you just did doesn't move when you use the torch and tilt.
who was it that did the notebook pages? Was it?
Amber
was that
D.
him?
Mason says, thank you, ATD, for coming to my first live on Facebook. Mean a lot to me. Thank
You
you
did
for
the
your
notebook
help. Well, you're welcome.
So, do you just like?
Were you were the one that was doing the bright colors, the
Pardon?
3 colors. It was like purple and yellow and black, I believe.
I mean, you take just a regular notebook, right?
There. That makes a little bit more sense, but I still don't like that. Any of that. It's kind of the good thing about this resin is I can pick and
Thanks,
choose
Rocky.
what I can tilt off because it sets up so easily.
This is just the normal stone coat art.
Yeah, it's the art coat.
Art coat, yeah.
So there. I'm gonna leave that one alone. And now I'll do an ocean. Okay. I'm gonna do an ocean with. Okay. I was just curious because I have to mix the blue up.
Painted on top of a notebook cover.
Might have
Yeah, it's all complete resin.
clean. It's already beyond, but I appreciate it. Alright.
Something on that?
Hello, Anne.
A5, A6, A7.
What'd you do?
I have different colors. I have blackboards over there. I have white. You
How many tiles?
just grab the ones that were out. Do you want some different ones?
I mean, this one will work.
Bronson, do you have any tiles?
Tiles?
Yeah.
Like actual tile? Or?
Yeah.
I don't.
Or maybe tile-sized things.
These are my smallest ones over here. Looking
A piece of glass?
at. This one here?
No. We wanted to see, Erica was showing me she set an alcohol tile on fire. Yes.
Oh,
Last night in the video she was showing me that. I was hoping we could see that today.
Bronson, do you have any ceramic anything around here?
Why did you set it on fire for just to get a reaction? Or?
The effect that it gives.
Yeah, we're doing a workshop here in Vegas at we're here at Bronson's Place, the Naughty Artisan. This place is huge. That's a whole nother side of stuff like this. It's a props for like weddings and
Some,
photography and
there's some
all kinds of
funky
stuff.
type place that I can grab some and we can do that.
I have some leftover tiles from my house build, the 18-inch tiles, but that's a little too big for me to work with right now. My husband's like, what are we going to do with this?
That's not too big. That's just about, it's just slightly.
Hopefully it won't get too pixelated, but look how big this place is. And that whole place back here, I'll just walk you guys over here. I want to see him do that. He's making something over here. Look at this. All this stuff.
Stop spying on our stuff, Thorn. It's top secret.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. This place is nice. Great place for photo shoots. Vamp, I found your section over here. This would be a photo shoot just for Vamp. Pretty cool. I'll show you guys everybody's pieces. A couple people did geodes as well. Came out super awesome. Everybody's piece looks completely different on the other side.
Yeah, I do. I want to try this. That would be something if I like your 18-inch slats. Oh, that's
What is this? I got some stuff on my phone.
alcohol. Oh.
Everybody did so good. This is so nice right here. And she didn't like it too much. We love it. So fun. You can't mess up a geode. And if you guys are new to the channel, thank you for joining, for one. Two, we have a Geo class coming up in December 11th and 12th in Dallas, Texas. These are the ones that Erica did the other day with a demo. Surprise helper in Geo class. Yeah.
Not just higher, like the mildest lukewarm you can get.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it just slightly thinner, not like
So like a tepid kind of a,
right?
not really hot, not really warm. Kind of almost there, kind of not.
Yeah.
How crazy is that you're on the other side of the camera? Okay?
Right.
Instead of watching
I'm
us.
still watching you
We're
on,
gonna do a collaboration. And
at 2 in the morning on my little iPad.
She's so sweet. I just,
She
she has
up
a
to my
cute personality.
she does.
She's adorable. Sent me a message, hey, I see you.
Oh, really?
Sometimes she's there when you comes out and
Raw or YouTube?
This is YouTube.
Oh, I thought she was, I thought she was.
You would think that she's German.
What you doing, babe?
Oceany things.
All right, let's get a little up close so you guys can see this
So,
ocean
because
technique.
of the Oceany things. I'm gonna have to mix
Oceany colors.
oceany colors. I'll probably still use. I'll probably drop some dark turquoise.
Would you like a little more? Twist my arm. Oh, you got it down there. You can pour your own.
Is that enough of a twist?
Drink up, buttercup.
And my sister, she doesn't drink at all.
my
so-
camera.
And then dark turquoise.
What is that?
This is Blue Moon. Don't get onto me for overloading my colors, y'all.
I know, Mary, we need to get her some gloves. We ran out and Bronson ran out, so
This is Blue Moon.
My husband should be here in about 15 minutes and we have gloves in the back of the car.
hey, Joe.
Never
Because we
know.
have a diesel and so we use the gloves to put fuel in the car instead of, I don't want more politics. Well, I don't like smelling it all over my hands. It's oily.
It stays with you.
Why don't you just bring some wipes?
Well, I have that too.
She has all of the things.
All the things in order to get the fuel off of my hands and the smell out of the car.
Right. I'm gonna make a transparent color with this.
We ran out of gloves.
Everyone's.
Everybody's
So concerned.
commenting on the gloves.
I ran out, y'all. I ran
They're
out.
worrying about your hands there.
Well, I get in trouble for PPE things all the time. Like, why aren't you wearing a respirator? So, not wearing gloves, I'm really gonna get
Wait a minute, what's
heat
that
for
one
it.
you did? You just
It's really high to get. It's hard to get high with the respirator.
It's also
What did you
true.
just put in there? It's hard
The
to
dark turquoise.
I wish there were
Also
more
true.
sample size options for pigment paste. Yeah, it's kind of hard
I
to.
mean, this is 10 grams.
Yeah, that's a small one.
Yeah, I saw it. Look right there. It's hard even this one.
So I'm making a transparent with
Maybe
the dark turquoise. They're gonna.
Going crazy.
Class just went extra.
now.
Yeah, it's just
So I'm mixing a dark turquoise into this violet plum to give it more of a bluish ocean color.
Yeah,
So now
that's.
it's this color.
I don't think we sell those.
oh, very
I think that,
I mix other colors into mine.
babe, we don't sell those, right? Those smaller ones, the 7-inch ones.
small geodes.
We took the
Which is-
7-inch ones off.
No,
This-
we have 7-inch, but not that round. We
no.
have 7-inch, 18-inch,
Yeah, we
32.
have those in California too.
I never heard of it. My husband's from Ohio. That's
This is Blue Moon by Resin Art. It's one of my favorite blues for
What is
sure.
it?
Blue Moon. So
My
this
favorite beer.
It's good. It's a good
Everything's
beer.
going towards the alcohol right now.
right.
Once in a blue moon, right?
Yeah.
It's the weekend, man.
Yeah, right.
I forget. I never know what day it is. Pretty sure.
Do this,
I think that's pretty awesome to
Mm-hmm.
lose track of your days.
Is that your turquoise and purple there?
right.
The dark one is the violet plum and the dark turquoise,
This one is,
Mhm.
or that one.
which
is.
would be this,
Okay.
these little pockets of color. I might as well, but I'm not going to.
I know. Why don't you? Well, if you'll get it.
That'll look good spreading it like.
I just say spread 'em. That's what she said. I mean, he's.
No, I
You said that'll look good when you spread it like that. I was like, okay. You
It's
said it.
Sunday. Come on. But we're in Vegas, so.
So Erica, when is your birthday?
Sunday fun day.
December 2nd.
And is that when you're going on your trip?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it other than when you get in the car, which I'm loving
Well, I
it.
hope it's a super fun time, and it is.
Are you taking
and
the
you
boys?
really, really enjoy yourself.
You can't.
We're flying, I'm
else was
pretty
here.
sure, so can't take the boys.
We'll look forward to hearing all about it.
I'm sure we will
didn't hear
film.
about the
I've been trying
cruise.
to give her
I'm
little
putting a video
hints,
together for
but
that.
Oh yeah, that's
and I
right.
take them back and
Mhm.
add just random
There's
things so
so
that she
much
has
hot
zero
mess in
idea what
there.
she's doing.
Mike Reed got really, he had a really good time. We had
What
to carry
happens
him
in
back on the
Vegas
ship.
ends up on Facebook.
Oh god, yeah. An art cruise.
Yeah, let's do an art cruise.
We've been trying to plan one for a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
That'll be
I
fun.
even did a test to make sure I could get all the things on board, and I
You
had
mean
no problem.
chemically?
The chemicals, the torches, I had no problem.
Okay, we're on.
Take it in. Did you take it in on your suitcase?
Yeah,
About
yeah.
9.
I checked it.
That would be fun. Going down
Love what
the
the
where,
looks like.
We want to sign up
or something.
early enough to get the liquor back.
That's right.
Mhm.
You can take 2 bottles of
Yes, I
wine.
can't even like.
You can take 2 bottles of wine on your
touchy.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna do the liquor.
Yeah.
And remember to take a corkscrew, because if you don't take a corkscrew, they will charge you $15 to uncork
Yep.
your bottle
The
of wine.
corking fee is just retarded.
Yeah, that
Be
is
ridiculous.
I didn't forget my
Did
clothes.
you have to have both?
Hardscape, we ran out of gloves.
You gotta get the Astra pouches. If you get the Astra pouch,
And my,
and
I'm
you just
going with
put
my
it in and
niece.
put it in your leg.
Let that set for a
Yeah,
She
second.
doesn't drink at all, so.
Our friends brought it in fake suntan lotion bottles. And it worked.
Really? Why you want it?
Yeah.
Two bottles on, you can bring yourself.
And normally when we get off, like
that's just
at a
like
stop,
titanium white,
we
right?
just
Yeah.
load up on plastic
Anytime it's on top,
bottles of like
Titanium.
vodka.
Gotcha.
Just plastic all in there, no metal on them. Walk right through. Never even know.
I tried to sneak like 3 bottles inside. Looked like I had a big package. Like, hey, where are you? I took off running.
That's fun.
Allow you
Nah,
to
you
bring
can get it.
2 bottles
Look at that
of wine.
color.
yeah.
All those other colors are
After
disappeared.
that, I never did
Yeah,
it.
Blue Moon ate it,
Nor
but
will I.
He's addicted to golf, so I guess.
so if I were to
Public
do
service announcement. They are out of gloves.
which mod was that?
JJ.
I love PS.
Sorry for my phone, y'all.
I called him up last night and said, I
Buffet
didn't know
for
you were
like
going
7 days.
This one's the Stone
Are
Coat.
you gonna swipe that?
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you.
You're using it.
Woke up and
You were gone.
What are you doing?
No, I went on a jet plane from Sacramento to
I'm gonna swipe it.
here, and I'm staying with
Yeah,
my sister.
the Stone Coat versus
So she's pulling the color over the top of it. See, gotcha. I
Yep.
dig
I
it.
wanted to visit her anyway, because she just moved into a
Now I get it.
apartment.
I've seen it enough
Didn't
times.
have any friends.
see it in action makes more sense.
That sounds like recluse. Vicky was saying the same.
Hello, Angela.
Moving to Mesquite. You don't know anybody.
Joe Fish.
Don't know anybody. Just kind of happens.
So those will continue to grow out.
Oh, look how cool.
Amaze balls.
ATD cruise would be
Recognize the
awesome.
voice coming out of there. It's like you're so.
When you say amazeballs.
We're getting gloves, everybody. We're getting gloves.
Everyone is very concerned with the
Can I
gloves.
put Pearl X pigments into resin? You sure can.
Her husband has.
And they look good in it.
You have to use a little bit more than you normally would.
I know.
What's that?
Like
The powders. Pearlex are real faint usually, so you have to really.
Gotta
load
load
your
up.
powders. These look too ghosty.
This alcohol rag.
Here,
Good thing it's not red on here.
right?
Just thought you'd cut it.
Wood.
Kelly Martin, I will do that, vamp. I will email you, Jeff, regarding cruise.
I'm so used to having paint on my hands.
Who's gonna eat? I know. I'm just.
Kelly Martin. G'day from Australia. What's up, Sue?
I didn't even know about that part.
Start saving, Joe Fish. Look what we got, guys. Look what we got.
Got a diesel and you can't believe how bad some of those pump nozzles are. They're just-
Thank you so much.
Already, they were like, why do you have gloves in the back of your I might have some on mine.
You never know when you're gonna do surgery.
Yeah.
Right? Scrub up, ladies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emergency trick.
I really like that blue breaking under the.
Yeah.
Be careful. Be careful where you lay it.
I know. So I think I'm going to regroup and do.
Claire says I'm gonna start buying my yellow ducks now.
Yeah, I like it right there, but I'm not close enough.
You can come around here. I can put it back.
Is that it? Just some cover.
Ooh, it's so pretty. I can put it back. I hate to disappoint you guys. No fear. There's
It's
n-
kind of looking northern lighty there.
Oh, I love the northern
that hint of the
Go
purple
see 'em
through
so
it.
bad.
That's on my bucket list.
I went to Alaska and I saw them from the airplane
You
on the
don't have
night.
to go to Alaska. You can go to Minnesota and see Minnesota, Wisconsin. You can see northern lights.
Yeah. I'd rather go to Alaska.
Well, yeah, you can. You can always do that too. But I mean,
I've been to Alaska. I love Alaska.
I went up there for the last 13 years, going out to Dutch Harbor and on a
He
ship.
won't
And
take
I've
me
only
to
seen it
Alaska.
like a handful of times, the Northern Lights up there.
In Alaska?
Yeah, even being up.
Okay. Because it's so overcast, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the biggest
Yeah.
problem.
So Minnesota.
When we were
People are commenting. I want to go to Alaska.
Absolutely. Then we can take our motorhome to
I
Minnesota.
lived in Wisconsin and would see
I
them
want to do an
every
Alaskan
winter.
cruise.
Really?
Same.
It wasn't
Whale watching and all that would
the
be
different
awesome.
colors that I expected it to
all
be,
green.
but
pretty
it's
much.
all green.
Oh.
So pretty because they come in
It's
waves.
fluorescent.
Yeah.
The ones I saw from the airplane
Well, I've
were
only seen it
bright
on
green.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of cool because it like laid out.
So
like,
it's during the winter.
it was kind of like
that
resin
this
actually.
happens.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Coldest part
Yeah,
of the
this
winter.
is, yeah, this time.
JJ, we're going to Belize to Judy's house. And when are we supposed to go?
I can't remember.
It's this summer. I'll let you know.
Will you scuba dive when you're there?
Jeff probably won't.
It's the best place. Oh, it's awesome.
Very clear water.
So I can tell you, I am
Scuba diving there.
truly afraid of the open ocean, but I've still gone snorkeling and
Yeah.
I
you
did
have to
go near.
It's easier.
crystal clear
Once
water.
you scuba diving is easier than snorkeling
There's
It is.
because you don't have to fight the waves and you've got all the gear on. I
I
love
turn
it.
so far.
I don't
And
understand
I'm
why
not
the
a
white
water
is doing
fan.
it. I want it to.
So we even tried to do the scuba class like on our last lunch, and they wouldn't let me do it.
You don't do that on a scuba or on a
No.
cruise. You need to do it.
What? You don't do what on the
Scuba class.
No,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, all ATD fans gonna go to the Artisan Summit.
You didn't want her to put the
I am.
Ecru.
this color.
Yeah.
The ecru through it.
Yeah, it does not, it shouldn't be.
It does, yeah. It shouldn't be. Maybe more.
Queens Island. Awesome. Thanks, Sue, for watching.
Maybe the dark color, because see it's popping up on the other side. It's so pretty. Freaking pretty.
That was white, wasn't it?
But you have a lighter color and it'd be a nice contrast.
Okay, you're getting it back.
Yep.
There it is. You're redeeming yourself now.
Thank you. That's what I'm shooting for.
I kind of like it better now because it's got more layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More contrast.
When is the summit? April
7th and 8th
7th and 8th
Where's that at?
here.
here.
Do you know which hotel?
The Westgate.
Westgate.
Westgate. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it get my tickets? Let's do that.
Yeah.
You can stay here. Yeah.
It's
I
awesome.
mean, I know you want.
We spoke at it last year. They asked us back this year, so. And it's
You don't have you on camera, right?
just record everything. I mean, everybody's telling you what to do and how to do it. You know,
To let
like
that
it's.
cool.
How many people were there?
Last year there was probably about 3 or 4.
The Artisan Summit
So it was
in
it
April.
was still nerve-wracking.
We're making it.
I'd never spoken public ever on a stage like that ever. I was freaked out.
Do you know how long this
What do you mean public? You do it all
Just
the
last year.
time.
Just last year? Okay.
It was our first year last year.
Do it via camera though versus in person.
Yeah, it's
It's very
different.
different.
It's way different, and we had to fill 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Just
It
giving
was
myself
frightening.
something to do, so I'm not messing with that one.
I like the heat.
All right, I think we are about ready to wrap this up. Thanks, JJ.
Summit and getting in. Will it be online?
It's on it's on Stone Coast site.
We have some.
I'm just thinking of where.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and
You might want to
bust out of here.
Oh my gosh, that round. I wasn't driving.
Thanks for joining us. You guys are awesome. We will definitely be going live tomorrow, probably from the strip somewhere. Show y'all where we're at, how much fun we're having.
Well, no, I'll just put
Thanks
it
for
on
joining us, and we will see you guys later. All right, babe. And tell them everybody. Tell them your spiel.
Thanks for tuning in, seeing what we're up to today. Sorry I wasn't really paying attention.
It's all right. You'll be all right.
Well, my sister goes.
We'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining us today.
Be kind to one another.
Yes,
You never know what someone's going through.
it's true.
See y'all mañana. Bye.
I said bye.
Bye.
Bye.